guys, I'm Ihai, mentor and teacher for the Tekken community.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What up? Hey, was there a reason why you picked Jack out of all the characters? Like, was you gravitated towards him at all?
Yeah, so back in Tekken 5, I was a Ling main. I played Ling exclusively.
Yeah.
And then I hit a wall with the character. Like, I didn't understand how maybe the character was played properly. So then I left her out and started playing other characters. And then somehow I just started playing Jack because, oh, this is a big, slow character. Let me see what he can do.
Yeah.
And then slowly I just started to get more attracted to his moveset and then just his playstyle in general. And then that's when I just stuck with him. And then, he got buffed in Tekken 5 TR. Yeah. So then it's like, I like his character because he plays the way I like to play, like spacing, zoning, just keeping the player out and then really pressuring them with some of the plus the character's got.
Right.
Plus, no one really expects anybody to play Jack in that manner, so I use that to my advantage and overwhelm them,
Yeah, I mean, I played against you, Jack, once, and I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
ripped through me, and I was like, okay, but I see it now. But I think like being a part of your group has really helped. Of course, my game, right? But my mental game and how to approach a match as well. And I'm really glad I found you guys because one, you guys are really welcoming to new players and players that might not have always been a part of the community.
Yeah.
But it just makes me feel a part of it. It's like, I want to add value to the group too. I want to be a part of it. I want to make sure that, any way I can help these guys because I've been helped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's dope that you created that kind of environment.
Yeah,
where it's kind of like, oh, this guy's a noob, he's trash, which is so central to the gaming community. Has been, if either they're new, we don't want them.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's that elitist thinking that good players stick with good players, bad players, they don't have access to good players like that, and that's unfortunate because to me it's like, well, if you want any future of this game to be brighter, you gotta train up the beginner players too, right? And so when I noticed that a lot of the top players, they don't really help newer players, they don't have time for them, or they think it's a waste of time for them because it's like, why train beginner players when I want the time for myself to train?
Right.
I'm like, that's unfortunate. So I'm like, forget all that. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the beginner players, little by little, step by step, and be able to, hopefully get them to the point where they don't need me, so they get confident with the game, they understand the game, how it's played, both physically and mentally. So that's why it's like when I throw out a lot of my coaching sessions, it's just one of those things where I want to be able to teach them, okay, you can do this to avoid this move, but also help them on the mental capacity. But okay, just, stay composed. Don't freak out if you're getting pressured. You want to try to just stay as calm as you can, and then work your way through the battle. You have plenty of time to work through, and then just try to make it happen. I mean, you see a lot of comebacks happen. That's because they're patient enough to wait for that moment, and then they make that comeback. So I mean, there's a lot of things involved with Tekken. So I try to cover as many aspects of the game as possible.
Sure.
And I didn't think it was going to be this big. I mean, at first I was just helping just local people, but then it's spread out. I have a couple of people from different states, like in New York and Texas, coming in to play. They just pop into my stream.
Wait, is it Mav from New York or something like that?
Maverick, and then also like Peter, Dusk Sculptor.
Oh yeah,
Brian. Yeah. So they just tuned into my stream.
That's dope.
So when I actually did an interview with the philosopher on Tekken and how my sessions were going, that Dusk Sculptor, he actually found my podcast and asked me to help train him. I was like, sure, man. I'm happy to help you out. And he was like, all these good players, they don't want anything to do with beginners.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It's just like you said, that elitist thinking, and it's like, we don't want to be part of it. I don't have time. Suck. Like, I mean, I played Tekken Tag 2 a lot. I played it online. And it was real toxic. It was really bad. Like, I had one dude was like, you suck. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm going to keep playing. I'm not scared of you, but it's kind of like that, that happens. So.
I mean, there is plenty of salt to go around, so I can see that type of language and mentality being passed around, but not in my sessions. I mean, any type of drama, just check it out. Checking it at the door. Don't even bother bringing it to me because when there is some some issues going on with our local community. I told everybody just don't even talk about it in my sessions. Just play. We want you to get to train and improve. None of that stuff matters here.
That's cool. That's cool. So I mean, are you making any kind of appearances soon? Any tournament appearances?
Yeah. So
Tekken World Tour? Or?
Yeah. I mean, I do plan on going to a couple of majors. I mean, my next major will be Comma Breaker.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
And then after that, I'm going to be. Maybe there's going to be a tournament in between that and Evo. Definitely want to go to Evo. I have never been to Evo yet, so I'm going to look forward to that. And then I just want to bounce around the country and try out some different tournaments.
Okay.
Like last year, I participated in some of the Red Bull tournaments that they had.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went to one in Chicago, and then I went to another one in LA.
That's dope.
Yeah. So trying to get some experience, from out of state, just because I wanted to see where I fit in with the rest of the country.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I mean the LA was a very good experience. I beat some of their players up. They didn't even know who I was. They thought who is this guy, right?
Yeah.
And they rooted for their teammates and stuff. And I beat them, and it's like they just shook my hand. Yeah, I was like, all right, good. I lost to in my pools. I had the person who ended up winning first place in the tournament. So I was like, not too bad. No,
who's in the first place is not bad at all.
Yeah, I almost got out of my pools in that one, but there was another player who was also good as well. But it really showed me where I was at. Like I'm not a pushover. I'm not an O2 guy. I can handle my own. So I was like, all right, it's good. This is a good spot for me to work from. And in Chicago, I almost made it out of my pools again. I ran into Shadow 20Z.
Oh,
he's always in my pools. I had him in my pools at Red Bull.
And that's the Eliza player, or is it?
It's the Claudio player.
Claudio, okay, Claudio,
So I ran into him in my pools, and then I ran into another Chicago local who was good as well. So I almost got out of that, but every single tournament I've been in, Chicago, I've always had Shadow in my pool.
I think his brother plays Eliza.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So I guess let everybody know where they can find you. Find the group, where they can find you, support you.
Yeah. So I have a Facebook group. It's called Michigan Tekken Sessions, and you can always reach me at Twitter at Haitake Kakashi. It's spelled Haitake, and Kakashi Kakashi. Also, my Twitch is the same as well. Anybody, if you can't reach me for some reason, you got the other folks who'll be able to reach me out as well.